Alright, we got a much shorter toy review today, and that would be thanks to most of the stuff from this month being in the France package that I attempted to stream. Didn't fully go successfully, but you can get the stuff from there. But there's still some stuff nonetheless, and it was definitely a quality over quantity month, even though there's nothing amazing in here, I guess. Well, let's just go ahead and start with just a random one. This is... Okay. Oh my god, it's so dusty. Jesus. Okay, well, this is a Folkman's Panda. It's not that version from Noah, because the version from Noah is, like, ginormous, I think. But no one has the big-ass version, so this will have to do. It was on Mercari for 15 bucks, and it came with a random panda plush that I think is up there, in that hammock. Nothing much else to say about this. It's a nice puppet, and I've almost got all the Folkman's puppets, so I figured might as well. Alright, we got the other puppet. This one's a little better, although it's not Baby Einstein, which is very bad. It's this cat, leopard, whatever, from Baby Prodigy, and thanks to me and George watching it last night, Baby Road Trip Jungle. Didn't even know that, but very happy about that. This was on eBay. 99-cent bid with $8 shipping. I won it. I didn't even pay 10 bucks for this. And the tags are actually pretty interesting. I mean, I like this puppet and kind of wanted it for a while. I know Sage got it from a thrift store, which is just insane. Or was it thrift store? I don't remember. I just know he has it. And, you know, 10 bucks less, or less than 10 bucks on eBay with shipping. It's crazy. It retailed for 15, and it comes from Pier 1 Imports. This series was specifically made for them. I'm not sure like the details of it, but this tag tells you really all you need to know. It even tells you all the materials, which is good if you want to know all the materials. But yeah, I obviously have a bunch of cone puppets, mostly BE ones, and this is a very nice addition to the shelf that they're on that is running out of room. Okay, this is a fun story. So Cameron messaged me talking about how he found this, which, in all fairness to him, because I know a lot of people won't give the benefit of that, but really good find from him. He found this. It may be stupid, but it's an unfound toy, so it's gotta be worth something, and it is. But he found it on some weird website. It kind of looked kind of sketchy. He couldn't figure out how to buy from it because it only accepts PayPal, and I guess he didn't have that. So I bought it successfully because I had PayPal, and it ended up fine. It weirdly came. It smelled bad. I don't know why. A lot tinier than I thought. I mean, I can just like, I can put it in my hand. I figured it would be a little bigger than that, but oh well. But it worked out because he got another Santa ornament and I got this. And everyone was happy. I'll get a clip of this, but it won't have the strange camera work or the tinsel in the background that Santa has. I just really don't know what they were doing in there. Okay, let me move the camera up. Alright. Here's a fun one. So this is, of course, world music. It's very orange here. That's because I have a different camera filter on. Cameron posted a picture of a different listing for this on Pinterest, and that reminded me that there was one on Etsy. It came from Canada, and I think the shipping was, like, ridiculous at one point, but for me it was only, like, 10 bucks. So I paid about 20 for it total. It's gross, honestly. It had, like, a bunch of wood shavings when it came. I haven't really cleaned it in depth yet. The eyes and a bit of the marks were rubbing off, so I drew it back on with a permanent marker. It doesn't look awful. The inside of this, oh god, okay. It's pretty obvious that they got this from Cost Plus World Market, just based on the other stuff they got. I mean, just look at what the hell. And you can't even see it great. Oh my god, there's like a... Oh. I don't know... Okay. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, it's gross in there. But, you know, handmade, whatever. And then... This, with the weight, goes... It goes on this hook. And then it's a bobblehead. Very primitive bobblehead, but a bobblehead nonetheless. And it did leak some wood onto the velvet, which is fine because I need to clean the velvet after this anyways. So there's only one image of the Exact. The Exact has like a bit of a cut in the middle of the ears, and the ears are bigger. The version that MG has in this version have smaller and more round ears. It doesn't really matter. Actually, no, scratch that. It doesn't matter at all. But I noticed it when comparing, so I figured I'd point it out. It's fun to play with. I wouldn't say I got an amazing deal on it, but I wouldn't say I got a bad one either. I just got it, and that's about it. Uh-oh. Oh, dear. So, for any bobblehead gourd enjoyers, I would not really recommend getting this. It's okay, but like, just weird. Okay. We got the things with boxes next. Thing number 1. This kinetic. Now, you probably have seen this and maybe even already have it from, when that main Prime seller had it, with all the other black and red shiny kinetics. But another seller, who's also in California, but southern, not northern, which main Prime was, got it too, and this was only $15 with shipping. And somehow they fit this in a bubble mailer in the mailbox, which I was impressed by, but I guess I see why. I was gonna mention that it made a bunch of annoying noises, like, of the magnets moving, but it doesn't really seem to be doing that now. I don't have a battery in it. I haven't put one in at all yet. But it looks better than I thought. The stands are almost matte black, and the black is not as shiny as I figured it'd be. The shiny red just does not look good, but what can you do? It was $15. It looks nice. I think they still have this and the silver one up on the store. This box is weird because it kind of resembles like a Carlisle or GI box from, you know, the 80s or whatever. But I just don't know. Because the codes don't match up, HFA44. And my personal favorite part, so we got a 5-step program to set the kinetic up. Alright, 1, you got put the balls in. 2, you put the balls in. 3, you put on the stands. And 4, you get a different kinetic. And then 5, the different kinetic moves again. So, I was not able to follow this correctly. I mean, I think I have the kinetic they showed by accident, but I wasn't able to change this into that. It was very hard. That's about it. Just solid kinetic for a solid price. Nothing more to say. Alright, we got our thrift store find of the month. I was actually 2 other thrift store finds. One is a lava lamp, and I've got too many of those to show. And the other was a Ufo Disco Light I already sold to Mr. Steve Drain. If you're watching this, please reveal yourself. But anyways, this is just a fiber optic flowers. It's not really anything special. I saw it without the tag. But what makes it more interesting is that... Hold on. Let me turn it on. Where's the on... How do I turn it on? I did before. I mean, I'll get to more detail about it later, but Where? Ah, okay. Well, it's unscrewed right now because the color wheel only partially rotates. I may not be showing this at all. I don't see an on anywhere, and it's plugged in. I don't know. Like, I'm not... Okay, hold on. Fuck. Okay, well, this is the inside. This is the color wheel, the bowl of all the wiring. If you want to see this, you can. The color wheel will spin a bit, and then it stops, and then it spins a bit, and then it stops. And I just remember that it doesn't have an on switch, but it's plugged in. It's plugged into an extension cord, and the extension cord's plugged in, so I don't know why it's not turning on. But even if it did, all you'd see is a generic fiber optic lamp with a partially broken color wheel. So let me just put it back in at least. Okay. But the box might be more interesting than the item itself. It is a vintage Spencer's box, which I hadn't seen before and couldn't find much on. There you go. And then if you go to the other side for some reason, Spencer's Gifts UK, the Ark, which, if I remember correctly, the Ark was mentioned, and I think the Newton toy chest as a distributor for something. I can't remember what, but it's probably the fiber optic rotating lamp. Hold on, I gotta stop the camera. So, box is cool. It's missing the top, and there are currently bags in it. But I was gonna sell this anyways. One just got listed on eBay for $50, which is probably what I would put it at. But I need to get it fixed first. So that'll be a project for another day. Also, I think, oh god, it looks a little different than the box. This flower, that one right there, it's just kind of like that. I don't know. Okay, come on. That's a little better. But yeah, just fiber optic lamp, random find. I already have 2 of them. That I plan to sell 1 of, so I'll have 3. 1 I'm keeping, 2 I need to sell and fix, because these things are kind of bad. And by kind of, I mean a lot. Like they just suck. There's so many of them. Yeah, I mean they're nice, but like you saw in the previous toy review, the Peacock, and that's actually good, and this is not. Maybe it would be good if it worked. We'll leave it at that. Okay, final thing. You get to see something really special for this one. Ooh. Alright, so Coca-Cola Bubble Bear. It's got the packaging in it. What's interesting is that this bubble jar is opaque and this one's transparent. I don't think this actually exists. I know the one in Mozart is this one. Got this on eBay for $14 shipped. Sent in a very big box. Way too big. This is a decoration, not a toy, which is not good. 1996 Coca-Cola Company, distributed by Kurt Adler. And for some reason, when I put bubble liquid in this thing, which it has dried out, but I will put some more in. When I put bubble liquid in this thing, my parents, both of them, acted like it was the greatest thing ever. I don't know why. Like, I would expect that reaction if I got like a mini orbiter or something. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I'll be cleaning that velvet. That's for sure. Alright, that's enough. It's just gonna dry out. Stop fucking dripping everywhere. Oh my god. Yeah, for some reason, I thought I would have to buy bubble liquid, but I had this like random memory of having bubble liquid taken away from me at a very young age and stored in a random cabinet. And lo and behold, I look in that cabinet and there's 3 little bottles of bubble liquid in there for no reason. But let's see what this does and get the velvet more dirty. Well, you know what it does, right? Well, okay. You can do it. You can do it. Yeah, there we go. Oh my god. Oh, the humanity. Blow bubbles at the camera. Yeah, there we go. Get assaulted with bubbles. Oh, I don't. Can it not reach the level liquid anymore? Oh no, it can. Okay. That's enough. I don't want to exhaust the bubble supply. So, in case you wonder what the Coca-Cola Bubble Blowing Bear does, it's a Coca-Cola bear that blows bubbles. Really big news, I know. It's a little faded. It doesn't really show up on camera as much, unless like the bottom part you can kind of see a bit of yellowing. What? Oh, okay. All right. Great. Got more bubbles. Didn't ask for that. All right. Well, that's gonna do it for July toy review. It's not surprising. It's actually kind of a trend for me to slow down buying during the summer. So far, I have not, and you'll get to see more results of that in the coming weeks. But what can you do? Building my future in this room. I mean, I haven't really showed this room in that much detail, but you got this, and then you got over there, and then you got behind there in the boxes, and you got probably the TV somewhere. I can't. Okay, that's enough. I don't know what I'm rambling on about, but that is all. All the toys have been reviewed. Expect things. Oh yeah, and expect clips when I feel like it, which might be tonight because I've already got this stuff out. And I should mention, the velvet on this table just randomly fell off one day. I just came in the room and the table was a table. So, that's nice. But yeah. For the third time and final time, that'll do it, and goodbye.